Hi, I'm Jemima Chucks, your Master Brand Strategies. I'm on a mission to build 1 million champions. So today I want to tell you something as an author that will help you be rich, and not just be rich, sustain the wealth that you earn from your book. Did you know that you can monetize your book, make a career out of your book, and not just make a career out of your book, feed your entire family and impact into your world? Did you know that you can make residual income from your book? So today, that is what I want to talk about. So let's look into it. Today's topic is promotionals and pre-order concept of a new book. Now, as an entrepreneur, as an author, as a writer, I want you to know that if you want to make money from your writing, you have to you need to intentionally think beyond just writing for fun. I hear some authors, they say, oh, I was just writing for fun. I was just writing for fun. Listen, sometimes when you write for fun, like 95% of the time when you write for fun, guess what? You just make fun money. Fun money means no money at all. Let me tell you, you need to write intentionally and be able to make money. Now, how can you make money from your books? Is intentionally promoting your book. Have an entrepreneurial mindset. Learn strategies to promote your book. It's important. Your book is a hard sweat. Your book is nights, late nights, lots of late nights sitting up by the candle, sitting up by the lantern, depriving yourself of comfort and thinking through and writing all these things down. So you should be able to make money from it. Number one, how can you make money from your book? There's a concept that I call pre-order concept. Now, when you're writing a book, it's very important for you to learn to promote that book. How do you promote that book? Create a social media page about that book. Create a blog, or maybe through your social media, write excerpts about the book, publish it, maybe just like 3, 4, 5 paragraphs of the book, and let people follow you. I tried that and it works a lot. So people will follow your sequence of writing. So you realize, you see how people are looking forward to the book. By the time they know it's a book that's coming up, you see them lined up and they're ready to purchase already. Once your book is done, even before you print, don't be in a hurry to print your book. No. As an author, never be in a hurry to print your book. My first advice to you is to run promotionals of the book. Something we call pre-order sale. Before, as an author, sometimes when you spend so much money printing and publishing your book, you realize that most of the time you don't make that money if you're not a bestseller. It's hard to really make the money. How can you make the money? I always advise that you do a pre-order sale. Guess what? Put the assets of the book out there, just awesome part of the book out there, and let people pre-order. Get the book cover ready, put it on Facebook, put it on Instagram, put parts of the book, like various assets of the book out there, run promos on it, and let people pre-order your book. Talk about it daily. Intentionally talk about it. There's a mentality that says, hey, if you talk about yourself or talk about your book, your work, then that means you're proud and arrogant. Listen, if you go with that mentality, you will not be a bestseller and you will be poor. If you don't promote your book, no one else can promote your book more than you. People value your book based on the value that you yourself attribute to the book. How will I know the content of your book if you don't persuade me to buy? If you can convince me that the solution to the problem of my life is in your book, I will buy it. So how am I going to know that? It's the way that you carry your book, the way that you promote your book, the way that you publicize your book out there even before it comes out. That is what will draw my attention to buying your book. Now, when you put it on social media, Create links where people can pay. Cash App if you're in America. Have different payment portals. Pay stack, people can pay. Keep track of it. Easy means of payment. Let them pre-order. Get pre-order sale. Guess what? You can launch a book and you'll be able to sell like 5,000 copies already even before it comes out. Tell me, if you get 5,000 orders of your book already before it comes out, that's enough money for you to pay the publisher and you won't run at a loss at all, even plus profit. Now, that's the first step. That's the first step. Don't be in a hurry to print hard copies. No. Once you've gotten the pre-order sale, guess what? Publish the ebook version. Once they're ordering, let them know that it's the ebook that they're ordering. So launch the ebook version first. Don't do paper copy first. Launch the ebook version. Now do another sale, book launch of the ebook. Book launch of the ebook. That's what you launch online. Let people order the ebook version first. You realize that a lot of people will order the ebook first. And when you've done like 20,000 or 30,000 or 50,000 orders of your book, the ebook version, and you're getting reviews already, guess what? 3 months later or 2 months later, launch the hard copy of your book. Don't go ebook. I see a lot of people do ebook and hard copy. I think that is just a waste of time. Do one at a time. Have an entrepreneurial mindset. The whole idea is for you to make money and keep your book in the minds of people. Have you seen people that launch book after 1 month or 2 months, no one can remember the book, and even the authors forget to post about their books? No, you cannot forget to post about your book. Your book is your life. That is, if you have to see the book sales as a major source of income before you can make profit. So now that you have launched the ebook, after 2-3 months, you now launch the paper version. Make noise about it. Just, because the people will be like, wow. Make sure that the book cover for the ebook looks like ebook cover, right? And then when the paper version comes out, design it like a paper version and do a physical launch, online launch. Plan a party. You don't have to spend so much for a party. If you go to a church, talk to your pastor. Let them have a book launch service for you. I'm telling you, it's all about partnership. You see, sometimes you don't have to rent a hotel and spend all that money. No. I don't subscribe to that. If you're in a department, get your department leader to help you. Let the church come together, or your organization or your family put a party together. Get all the mummies in the church. Get all the friends in the church. Everyone cook and bring an open dish. It is your book launch. And guess what? Another way to monetize your book is in that event. Either you sell tickets, or you sell tickets and give them the book as what they get, or you sell the ticket. The book is the ticket. So they go online, they order from Amazon, or they order from Okada Books, and on their way they bring the book to the venue. That's the tickets to the entrance. So what happens is you end up selling a lot of your books, as many people as can come. Another way of monetizing your book, making money out of your book on your book launch, is this way. So if the gate pass, you wanted to charge maybe the cost per plate of the food that the people will eat, or maybe your budget was $2,000, you divide it by 200 people that you want to invite to your event, and that will give you like $10. Guess what? So charge $25 for that event. So you're putting extra $15, so that will cover for your book. Let's say your book was $15. So you realize that when people come to your event, so you let them know that, guess what, buy the ticket will be $25 or $35, you get my book. So 200 people shows up for your event, 200 people leaves your book cover. So you know what that means? When they read it, it's so interesting, they get more for their families. While they're at your party, they're going to buy more books. You're still going to do book signing. So this is how you monetize your book. to make profit. So it's important for you to do pre-order sales. Pre-order sales, remember this, for the promotionals, you have to do campaigns online, continue to talk about your book. Never stop talking about your book. Always keep talking about your book. Never stop. It's very important. Never stop. Schedule it. Put it on your to-do list. I know sometimes it's weary and you're like, I'm tired. I don't want to be putting it on the face of people. Keep putting it on the face of people, honey. That is your life work right there. And it will stay in the subconscious mind of people. Now, while you're doing your promotionals, you put in the accepts of your book, guess what? You get the pre-orders and everything out, and then the ebook, and the ebook will be the pre-order, and then you launch, physical launching of the paper version after 3 months. Guess what? After 3 months, you launch the paper version. That will stay the whole year because you're constantly talking about it. Now, the final part, I will give you this. Promote your book yourself, not just talking about your book. Go for other people's conferences. Call your friends, combine with a group of other speakers and, so speak about your book. When you go to a place, stop talking about stories or your past experiences that is not relevant to the sales of your book. Talk about your book. Teach from your book. If you cannot teach from your book, you can't make money from your book. Yes, teach from your book. Go with your book as you're speaking up there. You're reading except from the book and you're explaining and you're showing the people and you tell them it's in the back there. Everything you just spoke about is right inside this book. You realize at the end of the event, everyone will line up to buy that book. Yes, teach from your book. It's very important to teach from your book. Absolutely. Now, your book, how can you make millions out of your book? Your book can actually be a source of income for you. Begin to organize seminars and conferences and, other things, just events. Maybe look for coaching sessions. Teach people how about that story, how to be free from that story. Sometimes you have to offer free. Some authors and some people don't like to do free stuff. Sometimes you have to partner with some churches and some individuals and do free coaching, free speaking engagement. So at the end of the day, you sell more books. That's the whole idea. Offer yourself for free. Offer your coaching for free. At the end of the day, people buy your book. The most important thing is as many people as can get your book. That's how you become a bestseller. That's how you impact into people. Now, apart from partnerships and other stuff, hey, even as an individual, everywhere you go, do branding. Brand your book as a t-shirt, as a pen. Just be all about the book. And you realize that that's how you become a bestseller. Hashtags everywhere you go, hashtags online about your book. That's how your book, even you will rank higher on Google. You easily rank higher on Google when you can do hashtag and when you continually talk about the book and continually talk about the book naturally. And, Google picks it up and all the social media algorithms pick it up, and at the end of the day, your book is ranking higher. So as you go, I want you to soar. I don't want you to give up on your book. If you've written a book before and you haven't done all this, I want you to go now and begin to practicalize it. It's achievable. You can do it. I believe you can do it. Never stop. Schedule it. Get a calendar. Write it every week in the morning. Let it be part of your to-do. Talk from that book. Give yourself time. Talk from that book. It's your life worth of investment. I don't want you to lose hope on it. You can make so much money if you want to. I'm Jemima Chucks, your Master Brand Strategies. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to the Spreaker.com for more podcasts that I will be uploading. Visit me at JemimaChucks.us or the JemimaShow.com, my blog. I'll see you at the top. That's where you belong. God bless you.